Now there's a sweet spot on every amp, and when we install the facilities we find that sweet spot and we set it up. But again, what you're going to have is you're going to have a situation where people are going to fiddle. It's going to change things a little bit and you're going to need to reset it. So how do we do that? The best way to do that is to get hold of a guitar, plug it into the amp, and initially what we're doing is we're checking for the red light on the JamHub. So the first thing that we would do if we come down to the amp is we're going to have a look at the volume here. Now the volume where it's set there, that's pretty much going to be bang on its sweet spot. Now that's going to seem low to a lot of people, but that's the ideal volume to get a nice clean signal coming out of the cube into the JamHub down here. Now if we look down at the JamHub, the volume position is going to be pretty much about there, and that's going to give you a nice signal coming from the cube into the hub. So if we come back up to the guitar now, so I've got that all set up. I'll then pick out a chord and I'll strum the guitar, and when I'm strumming the guitar I'm looking down at the hub. So if we come down and have another quick look at this hub, if we look down there at channel 5, what I'm doing is I'm looking for, as you see there, the green light. Now the problems arise, and this is what I see when I go around and I'm MOTing sites. I see volumes pretty much there, and if we have a look now down at the hub, when I strum that chord, it's still green, but it's actually distorting. It's not a particularly clean sound. So it has a tendency to catch people out a little bit. So what we need to do is we need to just turn it back down there. And now when I strum that, we're going to get a nice green light, and the audio itself now is nice and clean. So the key with getting the cube working well with the hub is setting that volume at an audio level that sounds nice and clean. If you do it just on the light's not going to give you, there's a good chance that you're going to get distortion if you just look on the light. So check the cube amp, plug a guitar in, set the volume to about the level that I showed you there before. It's about 7 or 8 o'clock. Check it with the hub, and away you go.